My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and today we're going to do a story cube reading on your connection, and then we clarify as necessary if clarification is required. For the extended, I will do a short story cube reading on the karmic connection if there's one connected to your relationship, and then we're going to look at your person's next actions towards you. I'm also going to be doing a collective clearing for twin flames and higher level soulmates as well in that extended, right? So we'll see what needs to be cleared among the collective. All right, so let's get a couple cards for your person's energy generally and the energy towards you, and then we're going to do the story cube reading, okay? I also want to remind you guys, if anybody was thinking of signing up for spirit release therapy class, there's still spots left for spirit release therapy and psychic surgery. I'll put the information down below. Classes start in April, but if you sign up for any of my classes today, whether it's that class or the spiritual recalibration for plants and animals and the spiritual recalibration for twin flames, any classes, you're going to get 10% off this week. All right, your person's energy generally is oneness. And it's so interesting that this would come up because, the reason why I'm kind of pushing up my video late today is because I was recording a podcast with our lovely friend Jody. And one of the things that came up is, it's like people have lost the sense of, everything being connected, and that the more that we are divided, whether it be by our politicians, I see it in my very own country, whether it be by politicians, ideologies, whatever it is, right? The more we stray from that central theme and we other the others by saying they're not like us, right? The more we other the others, the more othering that we get is the more strife, the more wars, the more civil unrest, because we stray from that core truth that we are all one. Whatever differences we see in each other, those are just evolutionary adaptations to climate and geography. We are all one, and what we are is spirit. So they are vibrating in this energy of recognizing that everything is connected. And sometimes we can do that as well on the twin flame journey. We can go, okay, they're not like us, right? Or do some kind of spiritual elitism sometimes. But we're really here to remind people that we are one, that we are a collective, and the collective is all of humanity, right? So I just want to plug that there. Okay. We have rewards. Your person has been doing the work, okay? They're climbing this ladder of ascension. They're following their intuition. You see all the purple that they're following there? They're following their intuition. And as they get more spiritually aware, spiritually open, and really recognizing their divinity, they are seeing the abundance in their 3D world. The more they return to center and their core truths, is the more that they experience more love, more money, more blessings in their 3D world. I'll put some cards on that as well, but I think that one's pretty clear. Let's see their energy towards you. We have the Oedipal conspiracy, and the Oedipal conspiracy, and certainly we can put Oedipal/Electra conspiracy, is when we continue or perpetuate family trauma, family drama, family curses. We call them family curses, but really it's family dysfunction. When we perpetuate it by choosing partners that are like our parents. Okay? So whatever dysfunction we experienced or we witnessed as a child in our parents' relationship, we have the tendency to replicate that in our own love relationships and even in our interpersonal platonic relationships. But the Oedipal there suggests a romantic relationship. Okay, the energy towards you. So it feels like whilst you guys were together, connected, or even now, right? A lot of people are in union now. You may have noticed in your relationship, you guys, whether it's you that's watching or the person that you're watching this for, when you examine your relationship, especially in the beginning, you would experience some sort of pull energy as both of you try to establish what you saw in your home, in your relationship. So you're there basically recreating your parents. It didn't have to be drama, but certainly your parents' dynamic. And they're trying to recreate their parents' dynamic, right? And perhaps none of it being completely healthy. The energy towards you. We have the light, right? So, and 7-7. So this is them making their way towards you. Because once they make their way towards home, once they make their way towards center, they will find you there. They will find you there, right? You are a mirror image of them, right? So as long as they are loving themselves, well, as long as they're doing the healing work, as long as they're moving forward, as long as they're following the light, following their intuition, they're finding you there. I also get as well that I think they're now realizing the kind of ray of light, the ray of sunshine that you were in their life, because maybe they've had a moment where you've kind of stepped back, or maybe you guys both step back from each other, and now they are feeling that void, or maybe both of you guys are feeling their absence. It could be as well, remember, they're taking their healing journey seriously, their spiritual journey seriously, as they continue to grow in their spirituality, right? And in their divinity, and become more cemented in their spiritual beliefs. Maybe a lot of the things that they may have scoffed at, that you may have said, that they may have scoffed at in the past, they're now really understanding and integrating, right? They just couldn't comprehend what you were saying before. They weren't on that level. Okay? All right, so let's clarify these cards a bit, and then we're going to read what is the story today. What's this? We have a Queen of Swords. They're seeing the truth of their dysfunction. Ace of Cups in reverse. It's about dysfunction. It's about addictions. It's about all our coping mechanisms. So they're seeing the truth about that. Six of Wands in reverse. We have the ego death. Now let's see what's this rewards. We have Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So it looks like there's a turn in the tide in their life. It feels like maybe in the past your person experienced a really tough karmic cycle, and now they're like literally climbing out of that, climbing out from the trenches here, right? As they make their way towards their truth and their wholeness. Let's see this light. So they see you as this ray of light, and you make them want to take a chance. And this is not a person that takes risks. It's a person that likes guarantees. It's a person that likes having their feet on the ground. They might be very materialistic or very concerned about material things. So to this need that they have to just be impulsive and to just follow their intuition is something that they're being inspired to do by you. So they're trusting their intuition more, and they're trusting you more, because a lot of the things that you have said have come to pass. And then we have here the blasted tower, right? So this is them, dropping their walls, but it comes after some big breakdown in their life. Maybe you even predicted that something would crumble, whether it's at work or maybe it's in their intimate life. You predicted that, and everything you've said has come to pass. Now, if you're sensitive to sound, you can turn down your volume now, because I'm going to give it a little shake, okay? All right, so let's see what story Spirit wants to tell about your connection today. And I usually read it in the order that it appears. So the first card I'll read, the block I'll read is that one, then this one, then this one. This sheep one will come here, this, and then the lightning bolt is last. So what am I getting with this lineup? Okay, so your person has had an epiphany. I mean, I could call it a stroke of lightning, but the lightning bolt is there already. They've had an epiphany. They've had an inspired idea. And part of that epiphany, guys, I gotta get my glasses. 1 second. I don't know. Oh, good God, it's a bridge. Part of that epiphany is that they have to be the one to build this bridge towards you. Okay. So I feel like this reading is going to resonate for some persons who may be apart or away from a person, or maybe in recent times you're not talking like you used to. It looks like they realize that they have to build a bridge. Okay. Maybe this person has done the most to hurt you. All right. There's a lot of water passing underneath this bridge right now, right? So maybe they've done the most, right? And they realize that they have to build this bridge if they want to heal this connection. Okay, we have the star here. I'm also getting that Spirit, your person might be asking for help from the universe in order to do this, because for some of them, they really did a number on your connection. And it's only after they may have destroyed your connection, sabotaged your connection, that they realize that your connection was the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So it is that proverbial, you don't miss the water till the well runs dry. They had to experience that drought, right? They had to experience life without you in order for them to appreciate what you brought to the table. And now they're just feeling so meek, like a lamb. I think you were dealing with someone who was well in their ego. Like, this is egotistical energy, right? They're all up there, full of hot air. Think that the world revolved around them. Okay, but it feels like they were humbled by Spirit, because their life took some sort of turn for the worse, and it looks like they entered into a very long and arduous karmic cycle. Now, we have the scarab beetle here. So this is about death. It is about transformation, right? So whatever they experienced in that karmic cycle hit them like a bolt of lightning. Hit them like a bolt of lightning. And it really broke them down to their core essence, right? Everything that they identified with, everything that they thought was part of who they are, or everything they thought that they needed to feel validated, to feel good, everything was lost. So if they identify themselves with their large home, it was lost. If they identify themselves by their car, their career, their accolades, their achievements, it was lost in one full swoop. Because this is a tower moment. This is a tower moment. And that is them being humbled by Spirit. And what they recognize from that experience is that they are not in control, right? On this earth plane, we have what I call the illusion of control, but we're not really in control of anything except perhaps our own journey, our own consciousness. But we certainly can't control others. And there are many other external things in our world that we can't control. And they realize that now. Okay. So this is them making their way from the trenches, right? Trying to pull themselves out of the slump, out of the sunken place here, because it looks like everything that they were proud of, and not and proud by proud I mean, like, again, pride and ego, right? Everything that they were proud of, everything that they thought they needed in order to be seen and validated by others, it looks like they lost. So now they're approaching life differently, right? I also get that this is someone who liked to isolate themselves as well, right? They didn't think that they needed anybody. Okay, so you come, you go. They thought they wouldn't give an F, but they did. They did. And they found out the hard way that they give an F, right? This is them realizing that, again, that sense of oneness. We are all one. We are all interconnected. We're all we are all connected, right? And this is them trying to mend not just your relationship, but also the relationships in their life. For some of you guys, that's just a weird message. This might have been someone who was in the closet, in terms of like LGBTQIA, 2S plus kind of thing. And maybe through this peace that they're finding within themselves, this is them having their coming out, right? No longer wearing some sort of disguise and just putting themselves out there. Look, world, it's me. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. This is them committing to live their best and boldest life. What else am I getting here? Let me pull some cards on these. Okay. Spirit, tell us about this light bulb. We have the 5 of Cups in reverse. And we have the 3 of Cups in reverse. What they realize is that they have been trying to numb out for a very long time. Okay? And they've been living a life of regret, resentment, and bitterness for as long as they can remember. And they're seeing now that they alone are responsible for pulling themselves out of this slump. It's nobody else's responsibility, right? Nobody has to pander to them to cater to their needs or anything like that. They have to pull themselves out of this slump that they're in right now. Nobody's coming to save them. Let's see this bridge card. The Sun. Yeah. They're recognizing that they have to reach out to you, right? You brought the light. You brought the light. They were actually happy when you were in their life. So if they're looking to reconnect with you, they realize that they have to be the ones to reach out. Let's see the Star. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, they're feeling lost and alone. And for some of them, they might be doing some sort of ritual, or they might be begging the universe to intervene, because they're not sure that you even want to give them a chance. Look, we have them here. 4 of Cups. Okay. And this is the energy of depression. Let's see the rainbow. Justice in reverse. Yeah, they're finally seeing the light after a very hard karmic cycle, right? And now that their life has turned like topsy-turvy, they're truly appreciating what you brought into their life, and just the essence of who you are. Let's see the sheep. 10 of Wands in reverse. It looks like your person as well. They've just been a passive bystander in their life, and for some aspects of their life, they've been a kind of pushover. Now, the sheep could talk about just giving into family programming and never really questioning why the family does things the way that they do, or why the family operates the way that they do. So this is them waking up and seeing again family dysfunction. Let's see the World card. We have 3 of Wands. Okay, so get another card with that. And we have the Page of Swords, right? This is them realizing that they're ready for a new beginning. They're ready to do things differently, and apart from how their family has always done it. So this is them just waiting on the right time to just kind of launch themselves into the world and to just do things absolutely differently. Let's see this compass. We have the Ace of Pentacles, right? Wanting to ground something new, right? Now that they've had this change in the wind, right? Now that this karmic cycle is open. Now that this karmic cycle is over, they're ready to do things differently. Expect this person to reach out. We have the 8 of Wands here. So this is them recognizing you as part of their destiny, and you can expect to hear from this person. They're not going to be the same person that they've always been, right? We have here the 4 of Swords and the Scarab Beetle. They're going to be vastly different because they have been doing the healing work. Let's see this lightning bolt. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Their life is not as together as it may seem. It feels like everything is kind of crumbling, and they may be kind of panicking right now. 9 of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Feeling exhausted, feeling bewildered, but at least they know the truth about who they are, and they know the truth about you, and they know the truth about the people that are around them at this time. Okay? All right. So let's get some advice from Spirit for you. What's Spirit's advice in this connection? So in the extended, I'll do a storybook reading, a story cube reading on the karmic or the third party. I'm going to look at what's your person's next actions towards you within a month of you watching this reading, and then I'm going to tell you what we're going to clear for the collective. What do we have here? We have breathe. Okay, so this is about spirits reminding you to take time to get some rest, right? Get some rest, and also take time to rejuvenate and maybe literally breathe. Do a lot of breathing exercises, some meditation. We have negativity. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell us about negativity. Maybe that's why I have to give you guys that clearing. All right, let's have a look. Card number 17. Negativity. Negative feelings are part of the human experience. Grief and anger are ordinary, healthy reactions to the loss of a loved one, to someone mistreating you, or when life seems to be spiraling out of control, which is what has happened to your person right now. When you are emotionally healthy, you can acknowledge your feelings without becoming stuck in a negative spiral. When a challenge comes along, many people have a default mechanism that automatically goes to the worst case scenario. For example, you could have become overly concerned that a small mistake at work will cost you a job, or that a thoughtless comment will end a relationship and you'll end up lonely forever. One of the best ways to heal negativity is to focus on the positives. It may take baby steps to bring this healing about. Your every thought, word, and behavior has a huge impact on your overall health. Take steps to consciously monitor your pessimism, interrupt your negative thoughts with positive thoughts. It may take time, but gradually you'll train yourself to let go of the negative. You can reprogram yourself to be in full control of your emotions and to make the healthier choice to remain upbeat and positive. The task at hand may seem overwhelming, but you have the fortitude to change the outcome, right? And part of that is changing the way that we look at things, right? So this is Spirit basically saying, take control of your mind and the negative thoughts that might be floating around there. I'm a very cerebral person as well. This spiritual journey has really forced me to be more creative and reconnect with my heart space, my spirituality. But I'm very mental. And I realize now that especially in the night, my brain can work overtime. So I'm focusing on mastering my thoughts. And maybe some of you watching, maybe that's something that you need to focus on as well, right? Not overthink it, because then it's going to add to the situation. But doing some mindfulness exercises that's going to help you get rid, especially of the negative thoughts that float around, because they are going to come. That's part of the human experience, right? They are going to come. But the trick is not to let them stay and marinate, because those thoughts can change your whole vibration. And once you change your vibration and it's there and just permeated with negativity, what it does is sends out a resonance that attracts more of itself to itself, right? So once you're there, all that negative energy is permeating your energy field, you set out that resonance, there's going to be an energy or an entity that is going to answer. Okay? So the trick is to observe it and let it go. Don't hold on to it. Okay? Let me see what I have to clear for you guys in the extended. What am I clearing for you guys in the extended today? All right, let me just set a triple grid of protection. Alrighty. And let's see what I'm clearing for the collective today. And they're sending me straight to that negativity chart. Negative motivations, blocks, and interference. Let me see. At least I'll clear the first one in public anyways, because it looks like everybody needs it. Okay. All right. Spirit, will I find the answer on the inside or the outside? On the outside. And I'll be clearing the energy of self-punishment. You know, let me clear that now, because it looks like that's something I need to do for everybody. All right. So let's see when that energy of self-punishment was downloaded into your connection. When was that energy of self-punishment? Okay, past lives, another dimension. So that means I have to do a bit of research. Now, in this past life, on other dimensions, how many people involved? We have 3 people. Okay, I gotta write that down. Because as soon as it gets more than 2 people, I get confused. Okay. So in that past life, you were a husband. The next person involved is a wife. Are you guys married? Yes. And next person is a mother. All right. So we have you. You are huzzy. You got a wife. And there's also a mother energy. All right. Let me see. In that lifetime, is this your mother? Yes, it's your mother. Okay. And in this lifetime, This wife is your husband. Okay, so whoever is your love interest. So for some of you, it's a twin or soulmate. And the mother energy in this lifetime is a wife. So we have a karmic. Okay. All right, let's see what this energy of self-punishment is all about then. Okay, in this lifetime, was the husband hurt, the wife hurt, or the mother hurt? The mother was hurt. And was the mother hurt by you, your husband, or a random? Was hurt by you. And did you hurt this mother emotionally, mentally, physically, or was it death? We have death. So you kill your mother in that lifetime. Why? Why did you kill your mother in that lifetime? Will I find the answer on this side or on this side? It's on this side. And it's on the inside or the outside? On the outside. And we have sexual coveting. Okay. Let's go again. Let me see what energy were you vibrating in when you killed your mother in that lifetime? It's on this side, on this side. It's on this side. And it's on the inside or the outside? It's on the outside. And we have sexual abuse. Let me get another one. All right, what energy were you vibrating in when you killed your mother in that lifetime? It's on this side, on this side. It's on this side. And it's on the inside or the outside. It's on this outside. We have self-punishment. And almost feels like self-hate. All right, so the story that kind of coming in. Yeah, the story that's kind of coming in is that in this lifetime you killed your mom because either because of some current sexual abuse, okay, or inappropriate relationship, which is so weird because then we get some Oedipal complex thing, right? Right, some sort of it was either sexual abuse that was happening in that moment or sexual abuse that happened in your childhood in that lifetime, and it feel like you just kind of exploded. Let me get another energy for you, that because that's a story I'm kind of getting. Is it on this side, on this side? It's on this side, and it's on the inside or outside. We have sexual perversion. Yeah. So not only are you punishing yourself for what may have happened to you in that lifetime, but you're also punishing yourself for unaliving your mom, basically. All right. And it looks like some of that self-punishment has come across in this lifetime. So we want to clear that, and we want to clear that experience and all the repercussions of it from the energy field of everybody that is involved. So you, whoever is your twin flame, high level soulmate, and whoever is the karmic energy that's connected to you guys, right? This is something that binds you guys together. So we want to clear from the energy field of everyone that's involved. We want to clear it from everybody's DNA chromosomes. We want to clear it in all directions of time and in all dimensions. Please clear. We're clearing this energy of self-punishment. And self-punishment comes with a lot of shame and a lot of blame, a lot of guilt. Please clear. Okay. I'm going to continue this clearing in the extended, but I felt this is something that we had to do for everybody. And I'm going to ask what's going to be your person's next actions towards you. And I'll do a small story cube reading for the third party or karmic energy. But I'm going to continue with this first, okay? I won't break the momentum of this. All right, so I'll see you there. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Take care.